Hey guys, how are we going today? I hope you're all having a lovely day. I'm back for another haul video. I'm pretty sure this will be the last one to go up. I've had a few recently where, you know, I've made a few purchases after my no-buy has ended. So I had the Chemist Warehouse, I had a Priceline hair haul, one from the Tea Centre, one from Boohoo, one from Sephora. I've spent quite a lot over the past month, so not even that, the past few weeks. So this will be hopefully the last one to go up, as these were the last purchases that I made. I have a really big box here from Priceline. I did open it yesterday when it arrived, but just check to make sure that everything I ordered was in here. I'm not sure if this was sent from an actual store or from the warehouse. I don't know. They've sent me one of these and they've actually like attached a receipt like that to it. And there's a printout of everything that I ordered, which I've never received one like this before. It does have on here, your order has been placed through Priceline click and collect website for delivery. Please complete this order within 2 trading hours. So I have no idea what happened, why it's come from what looks like a store as opposed to a warehouse. But anyway, so as you can see, there is a beautiful gift bag in here full of stuff, and I'm going to try and angle it so nothing falls out. And everything that I ordered is actually stuffed down inside here. So first I'm going to go through everything that I ordered, and then I'm actually going to open up the skincare bag and go through, you know, live time, not live time, but, you know, I'm filming this, but go through, you know, kind of everything that's in there. So let me just empty everything out of here that I had ordered. Okay, great. Alright, so the only thing left in the box is this bag, and I'm just gonna pull it out and sit it here on the table next to me. Oh, it ripped. Okay, not the bag, the cardboard. Okie doke, so when I purchased my hair care items from Priceline, they were having a 40% off sale, and then a few days later after their sale had ended, I was actually in store spending my gift voucher on, you know, a couple of little lipsticks that I have here. When I was in store, I heard them mention something about gift bags and, you know, have the bags arrived? Are we getting the bags? Is it going through another store? And I thought, oh, they must be having a sale coming up, you know, fairly soon where you can spend so much and get a gift bag. I actually got online to the website the next morning. Or did I get an email? No, I don't think I got an email. I was checking prices for something that I had already bought that hadn't yet arrived. So in my past video that I've put up with the hair care, you know, the Priceline hair care haul, I wanted to check on one of the items and the price on one of those. And when I got on the website, there was a banner at the top that said, you know, the gift bag. I was like, oh, they're having a gift bag. Let's see what it's for. And they had on their skincare. So when I was actually in the store looking at the lipsticks, I was thinking maybe I should, you know, spend the gift voucher on some skincare. There are a couple of things that I needed, but, you know, I knew that I'd made a purchase through Sephora. I'd gotten a new exfoliant through Sephora and a rosehip oil. But they would be the only, you know, ones that I had. So if I ever ran out of those, I wouldn't have any backups. And if they, you know, made my skin react, I wouldn't have anything as a replacement. So I figured, well, there's, you know, no sense in me buying anything with the gift voucher. I couldn't decide on the day what skincare you know, I wanted to get. So I'm like, bugger it, I don't want to be here all day, I'll just get the lipsticks. And I was happy with that. I was happy with that decision. When I was checking the Priceline website the next day and I saw that they were having the skincare sale, I thought, look, I'm running low on some of my skincare. Majority of the stuff that I had in my drawer, it was pretty much, you know, the only one. I only had one cleanser in my drawer. I only had one moisturizer in my drawer. I only had one micellar water in the drawer. You know, I had a couple of masks in there, so I was okay for masks and that. You know, but with the cleansers that I had, I've got one in the shower, one in the drawer. One's a cream cleanser, one's a gel cleanser. I do have a powdery one that you mix with water, and that can be used as an exfoliant or a cleanser, but it really doesn't work for my skin all the time. I have that for, you know, a specific purpose and use it at a specific time when my skin needs it. So it's not like it's the kind of thing I could use every day. And I was having a quick look through my wish list, and there were a few things that I wanted to try. So one of which is the Garnier Active Hydro Bomb Eye Tissue Mask. So these are the under eye ones, which I have been noticing lately. My under eyes have been extremely dry and dehydrated. Hence why I bought the Neutrogena Hydrogel under eye roller from Chemist Warehouse. That's been working really well, by the way. But I thought, you know, I may as well get a couple of masks and give them a go and see, you know, it might just be like my skin. You know, I can add moisturizer to it every day, but sometimes it just need a mask to give it that something extra. So I got that, give it a little something extra. Another one that I was after for ages, and I haven't been able to find this anywhere, is the Garnier Skincare Pure Charcoal Tissue Mask. And this is the one that has black algae and hyaluronic acid in it. My skin has always responded really well to any kind of algae treatments. And it's been a little bit all over the place this winter. I'm not sure what's going on. I know this winter I've pretty much had my air conditioner on non-stop to try and keep the house temperature regulated, because the past few years it's kind of been all over the place. Like some of the times the house is comfortable, other times it's absolutely freezing. So being with the air conditioner on constantly all this year, I think it is drying my skin out a little bit more. And the fact that I've rarely left the house this winter at all as well, which that might be a good thing, it might be a bad thing. I know, you know, most of the time when my skin's out, when the weather's cold, it is really bad, and you know, I need to kind of pump it up with the heavier, thicker moisturizers all the time. But, you know, because I'm not exposing my skin to those cold conditions, it doesn't really need it. So I haven't switched over to my regular winter moisturizer yet. Well, I haven't even got it. I don't have my winter moisturizer at the moment, and simply because I can't get it anymore. So it's still been at the point where I think my skin is really dehydrated, and some of the products that I am using are a little bit stripping. So I needed to try something a little extra. So hoping those masks will help. Also wanted to give the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Cleansing Water Gel a go. I've had really good responses to water boosting and hydrating products. So just as an example, I also bought the Simple Hydrating Booster. At the moment on my bedside table, I have the Simple Hydrating, what is it? It's the Hydrating Gel Cream. And this is really good. So after I have a shower, I'll put on my moisturizer, you know, do all my skincare routine and go, you know, chill out for a little while. But then right when I hop into bed, I pop a little bit of that on top as well. And it seems to be doing really good things for my skin. I've used the Simple Hydrating Booster before, and I mix this in with my skin oils or my regular moisturizers, and it seems to really work for me. So I figured I've had good responses to that. I've had a good response to the one I'm using at the moment, and also the Neutrogena gel eye hydro boost, whatever it is. So I'll give the cleanser a go and see how we go. I think the cleanser I have at the moment in the shower, it's the, I can't even remember. It is a gel cleanser because I do get fairly oily skin, but I think it might be just a little too much. So want to give this a go, see if this might be a bit of a better one. I do prefer a foaming cleanser over a cream cleanser. I just feel it tends to cleanse my skin a little bit more, and cream cleansers, because I have oily skin, does tend to leave a bit of a film on it. So hopefully this one will give it a good boost as well. And I did also purchase the Neutrogena Hydro Burst Water Gel. So thinking that this might be a good alternative to the moisturizer I'm using at the moment, and then that way, you know, I won't necessarily have to have such a heavy moisturizer on through the day. So at the moment I have, oh my god, I've completely spaced. I can't even think of the names of things. So I'm going to pop a picture up here of my current moisturizer that I'm using day and night, and I think through the day it's just a little bit too much, and through the night it's okay as long as I top it up with the hydro cream just before bed. So I figured this one might be a good one to start using through the day as well, just to give it that, you know, bit of an extra boost through the day. Another thing that I had noticed was my Akin certified organic rosehip oil was empty. I've used this in the past few years and my skin has responded really well to it. It ran out. I had bought the rosehip oil from the Inky list in my Sephora order, but because that hadn't arrived yet, I thought, look, I'll get this one anyway. That way, if I have a reaction to the one from the Inky list, I can use this one. If not, it's a backup. I don't have any skin oils at the moment at all, which I think has been part of the problem with how dry my skin has been. So aside from being dehydrated, I do have areas that are fairly dry. So I tend to get really dry here on my forehead and underneath my jawline, and tend to get dehydrated around my eyes, but still oily on my cheeks and my nose, which is really difficult. It's like I have to almost, you know, patch care for my skin, aside from, you know, using different, you know, types of masks for different areas of your skin. I have to apply different products and different cleansers and different moisturizers to different sections of my skin almost. So I figured, why not get this one? That way it's there as a backup, or I can try the one from the Inky list, work my way through it, give my skin at least a good few weeks to see how it responds, then maybe swap this one in for a while, see how that goes, work out which one is better for my skin, and then that way, you know, I'll have products that work and I'll have alternative ones as well. Another one that I've gotten is the Akin Rose Mist Toner. 99% sure I've used this one in the past and it was really, really good for my skin. I do have a couple of skin and face mists in the drawer at the moment from Revolution. One's the Superfruit and one is the, I think it's the vitamin C or the caffeine or whatever it's called. And they're really good, but I think for what they are, they're better for my skin during the day. Whereas I need something that's a little bit more moisturizing and more, I want to say rich, but not, I don't think it's the word I'm looking for, but just, you know, something that gives my skin a little bit more of a nighttime. So I figured, why not get that one, give it a go again and see, you know, hopefully my skin will respond to that. Obviously, I'm not going to take all of these products and just whack them on my skin all at once. I'm going to, you know, ease myself into it and hopefully get that response that I need. And the last item that I actually purchased was the Neutrogena Bright Boost Resurfacing Micro Polish. As I mentioned in my Sephora haul, and I'm pretty sure I just mentioned it in this video, I can't remember, I filmed like This is the second or third video I filmed today. I can't even remember how many videos I've done today. So the exfoliant I have at the moment is just not good. It's not what I need it to be. You know, it doesn't really do anything for my skin, and it's really stripping and really drying and has menthol in it. I'm like, why would you put menthol in a product like that? You know, you look at the packaging and you think, oh my God, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's going to be just what I need. You know, I'm not a teenager anymore. I'm not in my early 20s. I don't have acne. I don't need products that have menthol and are extremely stripping in it. You know, this is a rose quartz, and, you know, yes, it does have charcoal in it, but, you know, that will just help to absorb the oil, and it's going to be a really luxurious, exciting exfoliant. And it basically doesn't exfoliate because there's not enough grit in it, and the menthol just strips my skin. So I needed to get a different exfoliant, so I've gotten the Neutrogena Bright Boost. I figured while I've, you know, already gotten a few extra Neutrogena things, I'll give this one a go and see how it goes. It does have on here that, you know, visibly refreshed and instantly brighter skin, which I feel like sometimes it's a good idea to have a couple of different exfoliants. The one that I've gotten from Sephora is a charcoal, I think volcanic ash or something, exfoliant, which will be really good for when my skin is having an oily phase. But I think that this one would be really good for when my skin is a little bit drier and more flaky. So those are all of the items that I had purchased. I'm just going to stick them on the bed behind me. I don't want to chuck them in the box because it's a really big, deep box. And I'm going to bring over my skincare bag. So let's open that. Yep. And yes, I was right. The cardboard flap did rip. So it does say on here over $200 value. So let's get into that. Oh, it looks like there's quite a lot more in there than I thought. When I originally saw the photos, I could really only see the products down here, and I thought, oh, I doubt that's going to be over $200, but there's, you know, a few things up there as well. So really pretty bag, and it's actually got a kind of like soft feeling to it, almost like padded swimwear, but the inside is kind of like the underneath of a picnic blanket. It's really good. It's got a button-up clasp. I've gotten so many of these bags in the past. I think I've got about 4 or 5 of these bags just hanging around, and they're all different and they're all beautiful. But I've got one that we actually use for a swimming bag because it's just so big and so perfect. So, oh wow, okay. So right off, I can actually see that I've gotten 2 micellar waters, which is handy because I only have one at the moment. It's my absolute favorite one that I'm using. It's the simple micellar water, and I found that it does work the best. I'm not sure if I've had a small bottle of the Glow Lab one before in another bag, but if I have, I think it was a small one, or it might not have been. It might have been one of these ones. I'm not sure, but definitely happy to give that one a go. With this one, I don't think, yeah, I'm not going to be able to use this one because it has an ingredient in it that I'm allergic to, which is a pain, but I'm going to give that one to a friend who has just had a baby. So, yay, congratulations on the baby as well, but yeah, here's a little something for you to treat yourself. Okay, so we have an Olay Regenerist Whip Active Moisturizer. Fantastic. I think I've used one of the Olay creams before and it was really, really good. Oh, looks like we've got some masks in here. Let me just... What's that one? Oh, cool, that's a mask as well. Oh, fantastic. So the same one that I had bought is in here as well, which is fantastic. So that's the Garnier Skin Active Hydro Balm Eye Tissue Masks. Brilliant. Ooh, we have the Simple Reviving Under Eye Hydrogel Masks. That's great. Now I've got 3 different lots of masks that I can use to kind of help in that area. I don't know if you can see, I've got some dark circles under this side today as well. We have a Skin Doctor's Detox Facial Wrap, which, ooh, when you look at the picture on the back, it looks like it goes down under here as well. So that will be very good, very nice. Ooh, this one looks lovely. So we have the Dr. Lewin's Bioactive Marine Algae. Gonna be brilliant. I know it will be. Hopefully this one will respond with my skin really well as well. Okay, great. Ingredients on the back look good. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm sorry, you probably really can't see that. There you go. That's the best way I can show that off without the light shining all over it. Hopefully that one is as good as the other one is as well with the marine algae. Okay, and we have a L'Oreal Revitalift Plumping Sheet Mask. I don't think I've ever used one of these. So we have anti-aging, replumping and radiant glow. 10 times more serum. It does feel very squishy. Let's see what's in there. I don't recognize any of those ingredients. So like it's one of those ones that I need my glasses. I need to really sit down and have a look at that. But yeah, it looks fantastic. So it looks like L'Oreal Paris has discovered the 3 dimensions to fighting the signs of aging and improved skin appearance, brightening, lifting and plumping. So I'd say that this is the plumping mask. Fantastic. And the last one we have is the Neutrogena Purifying Boost Clay Mask. So when my skin is feeling really congested and ick, I'll give that one a go. So let's see. We have a Weleda Skin Food. Just says rich intensive skincare. It doesn't actually say what it does. This rich, nourishing cream for body or face contains precious extracts of pansy, chamomile, calendula. Effective and trusted since 1926. Fantastic. Definitely want to give that one a go. Let's see what we've got. Ooh. So we have a free voucher apparently. So free vouchers, so free microdermabrasion, free LED light therapy, free under-eye laser ham removal, and free anti-aging voucher. So that's all through Clear Skin, or through Clear Skincare, I should say. Don't know if there's any of those around me, but we'll see how we go. Have a Priceline Everyday Sunscreen. Can never have too much sunscreen, so we'll see how that is. A La Roche-Posay Effaclar Purifying Foaming Gel for Oily Sensitive Skin. I am really interested by that because I do have fairly sensitive skin as well. And sometimes, you know, foaming gel cleansers are just a bit too much. So I'd say that this one will probably get used the next because it is a sample. And I always try and, you know, get the samples over and done with first so they're not just cluttering up the place. Dermese Treatment Cream. Pretty much just, yeah, it doesn't say whether it's for face or, oh yeah, there we go, it does say body on there, so I'll stick that in the drawer and get to that one next. Oh, Mugu. I have used a couple of Mugu things in the past, and so this is their Natural Skin Milk Udder Cream. Will definitely be happy to try this one and see how it goes. I have a feeling it's going to be fairly thick like all of the other ones that I've tried, but I'm definitely happy with that one. And we have the Skin Physics Dragon Blood Gentle 3-in-1 Advanced Treatment Cleanser. So yeah, it looks like that one should all be good. So we'll definitely, you know, can't wait to give all these beautiful things a try. I'm definitely happy with the purchases that I made, as you know, they're the kinds of things that I would have ended up buying again anyway when I needed them, and now I don't have to, and I have, you know, a few backups and things for other items. So it, you know, is always a good value for me to make purchases like this for items that I know that I will use and that I know they're not going to waste. If there were items that, you know, it was a spend $70 and then get, you know, so much free, but it was for things that I know that I'm not going to use or things that I know I'm not interested in, then it would definitely be a waste of money. But for everything that I've gotten here and everything that I did purchase, whether or not I got these, you know, this gift bag and these free items, I still would have made the purchases for all of those items eventually anyway, but now I just don't have to. So if you have any comments or any questions, please feel free to pop them in down below. But until then, I'll talk to you next time.